the most controversial coin. And we've had a couple of them that have been doozies, but the most controversial coin in the last century has been, well, the original release of the Lincoln Cent in 1909. If you recall, they put the designer's initials, Victor David Brennan, on the back at 6 o'clock. When it was released, people loved the coin. It's the first coin ever in circulation with one of our presidents. And then what happened? Ugh, they changed it. Well, here we go tonight, a high-grade red, and look at our price. This is a 64 grade, and yes, we are only at $139.95. So the chronicled story. Now, the interesting thing is, there was another unique coin made in 1916, which is the Standing Liberty Quarter. If you recall, they forgot to put the mail over her chest, so we had our quote-unquote first naked lady coin. This one surpasses it by leaps and bounds as that controversial because of the fact that it was our first coin of the president. And right there in the bottom of the coin, you can see the VDB very, very vividly. Right there. 6 o'clock. So we removed it quickly, very quickly. So this first year, first strike, and again, the key coefficient tonight is red, RD. Now, as you can tell here, no initials, the initials, certified, high grade, the best. Now, here's the unique part about all this. In 1918, they brought back the initials, and they tucked it on his shoulder. So we go crazy in 1909 when it first comes out, saying, we can't do this. And then a matter of a decade later, we decide to do this. And they put it on his shoulder, giving credit to the artist. It was supposed to be Augustus St. Gaudens, who designed the $20 gold piece, as well as the $10 gold piece in 1907. But he got ill and was unable to carry forward, so the government went to Victor David Brenner, VDB. Now, coins, coppers, are certified two ways. First is by numeric grade, the quality of the coin, 63, 64 in this case, etc., right? But in copper, they also have 3 eye appeal. Brown, red-brown, with red being the highest, means the coin looks as fresh as the day it was released. You're looking at the red. So in 1909, the first year of the Lincoln Cent, they made 27.9 million VDBs. And then they made 72 million corrected. So over 100 million Lincoln Cents year one. If you go to NGC's website, understanding it was a very heavily saved coin, because people love that first year, and then the storyline of the VDB being on the bottom just made it even more special. But even with that said, if you go to NGC's website and just look at the population reports, that's money. As of today, 7,899. Not even 8,000 coins are known in 64 red or higher. So 65, 66, all added together. Now my competition has a 63 available for $100. And then they had this coin available, a 64 red. Same coin, same holder, same everything. The price though, not the same. They were at $229, $90 more for the same piece. Now I'm a big fan. It's the longest tenured coin in U.S. history. And what that means is it's been out there longer than any other coin ever issued by the U.S. Ever. I mean, the closest is what? Washington quarter in 32, Jefferson nickel 38, the Roosevelt diamond 46. So it's the quarter, which is a quarter of a century after. We've had 50 years of the Wheatie, 50 years of the Memorial, and then we had that 2009 craziness, which was a lot of fun. That was the coin hunt of the century. And then we've had the Shield cents ever sent, and guess what? That's been over a decade. But the one fabled coin, is the VDB If you talk to coin collectors and just say VDB, everybody knows this is the coin. The question is do you have one of the 27 million, or do you have one of the finest known specimens on the planet? This is one of those finest known specimens on the planet. Again, competition's at $100 for a 3, not bad. But for the same coin, same grade, $229. We are a fraction of that. A fraction of that. We'd love you to join us. Our phones are still very busy. A combination of this and the prior item we were talking about. Remember, avccoins.com. Our website. You've made it the spot for coin collecting in the industry. We thank you greatly for that. But whenever the phones get jammed up, even though we have a very large crew with us tonight, you can always go there, push it through your shopping cart, and we'll pay attention to how close to a sellout we are so we can let you know, push it through so you don't lose out because you're going to hang around with us for a while. That'd be the worst of all worlds, wouldn't it? Guys, we got to put a 1-minute clock up. Thank you. So this is where it all began. The first ever coin issued by the U.S. Mint with a president on it. Right? Before this, it was all renditions of liberty. Right? Except for the Flying Eagle cent. This is the first time we put someone on the coin. And it was one of our beloved presidents, President Lincoln, and he's been on that coin ever since. We just passed up April Fool's Day, and how many of us remember seeing the articles saying, they're going to pull the cent. They do it every April Fool's Day. Someday they will, because it costs more to make the cent than it is actually as a 1 cent piece, but time will tell. But right now we can just enjoy this coin. It's the red, it's the VDB in 4, and we are $90 under that of our competition. Don't miss out, everybody. This stuff at these prices don't come often.